Woo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, it's Monday! Hip hip hooray! And you know what that means? It's time for memes and other such things. That rhymed. That was not on purpose. I did not try to rhyme that. That's funny. Anyway, we have lots of things to talk about. We have new cards, we have memes, we have... no, that's actually kind of it. Either way, we still have things to talk about, and we're going to talk about them. Oh, I do have stories as well. I know, crazy. A streamer having stories? Not my streamer. Anyway, we have some interesting new full arts, I guess, for some of the new cards that have come out. We have the Gaga Girl Cell Phone Subtraction, which is a level 3 Dark Spellcaster effect monster with 1,800. You can only use the first exact effect of this card's name once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, you can target a face-up monster you control, special summon this card from your hand, and immediately Xyz summon, utilizing only it and the targeted monster. And when you do, you can treat this card's level as that monster's. Woof. This is an interesting card, because what's funny about this is if your Izuna gets interacted with, like say for example you were playing like Izuna Gaga. I don't know if you would necessarily do that, but if your Izuna does end up getting interacted with, you could go activate effect in hand, target, special, Xyz summon anyway. And I find that very funny. Or if you're Lupus or what have you. It's funny. It's not very good, but it is like something that you could do. On top of that, if this card is detached to activate an Xyz material, or an Xyz monster's effect, you can change the attack of a face-up monster your opponent controls to 0. Now, notably, this is a permanent change. You just go 0, which is kind of funny. So, there's that. Overall, though, I don't necessarily think that this is an insane card. I think it's pretty good, all things considered, because being able to search it means that you have the ability to kind of, like, quick Xyz on the opponent's turn. However, even with that being said, I don't know how much that matters, given what most Xyz decks that this would be used in end up accomplishing, right? The only deck that I would necessarily think of as being able to utilize it in any real meaningful capacity would be something like K9, where it's like, oh yeah, having that additional kind of hand trap mechanic would be nice. That being said, I don't necessarily think that it would be all that useful. Cool card, though. At the very least, it's cool. Also, cell phone subtraction? What the hell? Anyway. There's that. We also have the new Synchro Emergence. Or Emergency. I always want to call it Emergence because of Rescue Base Emergence. We have Synchro Emergency, which is a normal trap card based. I love normal trap cards. You can only activate one of this card's name per turn. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can activate this from the hand. Boo. 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 I hate this. It's a hand trap. Okay. You cannot special summon from the extra deck until the end of the next turn. After this card resolves, except for Synchro Monster, special summon a monster from your hand. Have its effects negated. Then, if your opponent controls a monster special summon from the extra deck, you can special summon a Synchron monster from your deck. Cool. You can banish this from grave, and then Synchro summon a Synchro monster using monsters you control. Wow, crazy. Yeah, this is basically a hand trap, giving you the ability to quick Synchro into something on the opponent's turn. I would imagine the concept for this is that you summon a guy. Doesn't matter what guy. You just summon a guy, and then you summon the additional guy from deck that would correspond to get you a 7, and then you Black Rose the field. Right. I think that's the idea. I am not a fan of this card. That's all. I just don't like the way that this card is specifically worded, and the way that it would inherently exist as a play. That's all. I think it's a good card. But yeah, I don't know. It's also just so clunky. Granted, it is only usable in Synchron decks, because otherwise you're literally not doing anything, because it negates the effects, right? So, I don't know. I guess you could summon, like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you would accomplish with this. Not for every synchro deck. Okay, hold on. No, this is not every synchro deck. It's only for synchrons that it's gonna do shit. Everything else, not gonna do anything. Someone shared a video of turning into Junk Speeder into that one boss that banishes itself and all opponents' cards. Oh yeah, you could also do that. Yeah, no, that sounds... Yeah, you could also... No, that's true. Yeah, you could just do the full combo on the opponent's turn. Yay, they made Synchron even more obnoxious. Turn 0 Junk Speeder. Fun. Oh, that sounds awful. No. Oh. Man, it sucks, because 5Ds is, like, by far my favorite of the animes. It's just the most interesting from what I've watched. However, even with that being said, the 5D archetypes are just... Man, okay. Red Dragon Archfiend, at the very least, is interesting. The, like, Resonator, Red Dragon Archfiend stuff is at least interesting. But, dude, Synchron and the junk stuff, all of the Yusei stuff, oh, man, it's so lame. It's gotten so lame now. To be fair, as soon as they released Junk Speeder, it was just like, oh, okay, yeah. And, it's never gotten better. Anyway, that's, pretty much it when it comes to the new full arts. I hope we also get the, non-full arts. I hope that there's in between. Anyway. Quick story time. We're going to talk about a story. So my sister has started getting into Magic the Gathering. She has a group of friends that play Magic the Gathering. Right? And she was like, hey, you never really taught me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I wonder, you know, I've been really enjoying Magic. I wonder if I'll enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Will you come and, like, teach me? Which is wild. But, anyway. So, went over to her house and taught her a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, brought up some of my old cards and built some decks for her and stuff like that. And just kind of showed her how the game works. She seemed to enjoy it, right? And then we played a game of Magic, and this is where the story begins. So we played a game of Magic Commander, because that's the only game that Magic players play, let's be honest. It's the only version of the game that matters at this point, right? It's all just Commander. But we ended up playing a game of Commander, and almost the entire time I was like, no, this is how this would work. No, this is how this would work. Oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should tap out this instead so that you can play this. Oh, because this needs this. And then, oh, you should play... And I was not just teaching her Yu-Gi-Oh! I also ended up teaching her Magic, which was very funny. But anyway, what ended up happening is now, the last 2 days, I have just been fully watching just Magic. I've been watching nothing but Magic videos for the last, like, 2 days. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I got the itch. Anyway. That's all. There you go. No Commander, though. Man, I can't stand Commander. Anyway. Not a very funny story, but there you go. It's time for meme review. Yay, meme review. We have, yay more memes. Thank you. The Duality of Dogmatica. I'm not racist. Her friend group, bunch of synchros. Okay. I am racist. His friend group and a bunch of... Yeah, it's true. Yep. No money left for a mat. And apparently a deck either. Huh? Also, I actually do like this mat. It was a good looking mat. It's better than the shit that I see at locals, dude. Okay. Sorry. Another story. The last time I went to locals, there was a player that I ended up playing against who was on, I don't know, some dog shit. I was playing Blue Eyes. Not even like with Primate or anything like this. Terrible. Terrible deck. But I was playing Blue Eyes, which was technically meta at the time. And it was like an anti-meta event. Anyway, the person I played against, one of the last people that I played against, their mat was an AI mat. Mat with AI art of the Trap Tricks monsters. I cannot express to you how much I wanted to steal their playmat and literally burn it. And they had the audacity to be like, dude, I can't stand people like you. Because I was playing not even like a good deck, just a slightly meta deck. They're like, man, you know what? You got it. You got the win. We didn't even play any games. He was just like, yeah, you got it. I'm not playing against that deck. I was like, but what do you mean? His deck was like some combination of 3 archetypes that didn't have any synergies. It was awful. Anyway, that's all. I'd much rather this than whatever that guy was doing. The amount of just terrible mats I've seen at locals. Ooh. Finally! And then you draw 2 other designs. Sure. A short story. The feeling when you negate branded fusion, only to be followed by Rahu Draco Tail. What is happening? What is going? Okay, we're just gonna. That's why Trap Tricks players are a mistake. They weren't playing Trap Trick. They just said they liked the art. Anyway. r/non-political Twitter. What? Fly me to the moon, let me kick its ass. Let me show it what I learned in my moon jujitsu class. Alright. Alright, that's at least funny. Wish the moon... Alright. That... Oh. Yeah, literally just a stolen meme, but at the very least, it's funny. How it feels looking at other people's anniversary polls. You got my hod. Anyway. Oh, Nev guy. How it feels to use cosmetics of the same deck you're playing. Nev guy. That forbidden goo is now all over the place. Ah, funny. Forbidden Crown, 6-in-1 shampoo, negates effects, prevents attacks, cannot be destroyed, unaffected by card effects, cannot be attributed, no fusion or link material. Isn't it just it can't be used for extra deck material? Like it can't be used for Synchro, Fusion, Link, or Xyz? Or is it just Fusion and Link? Is this a bad card? Is this worse than I thought it was? I could just Synchro summon with it. I could just Xyz summon with it. I'm pretty sure it's just full extra deck. And they just shortened it to fit the bottle. That's funny. This is a good one. They even made the like border, the Dark Magician, or the spell card green. Well done. Well done. Good meme. Good meme. Can't believe how far the Canadian curling team is willing to go for the win. Why they always take so long just to set up, just set them up already. How control players look after you set, how control players look at you after spending 3 business days to set 5 cards in Pez. What are you talking about? What control deck? Who is this control you're talking? These are just bots. They're not control. They're literally robots. They're just trying to stall for time. In response to the ban list reactions, I finally found it after 15 years of Scroll of Truth. Not banning every I'm having a stroke, help. Not banning every meta-relevant archetype a month after it leaves the shop is a good thing. Master Duel players, for some reason. Hold on. Who was... Were people complaining about the ban list? I guess, yeah. Let me actually check my comment section. Did people actually complain about... I barely paid attention. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I had very little in terms of opinions on it. What did people say about this ban list? I was like, oh, this is technically a ban list. Someone said this makes Canine better, and then someone says Desires is a bad card. Everyone else was like, eh. I don't... Huh? Did Reddit? Well, okay, Reddit doesn't count. Wow, my red dragon deck. True. They're like... This is one thing I think so many players, especially within the Yu-Gi-Oh community, do not comprehend for some reason. I don't know why they don't, but for some reason they're like, if I just ban the meta decks, then we can have fun. Then, you know, oh, but this deck is powerful, therefore it's bad. And they just lack so much in terms of critical thinking. It's very frustrating. Because simply put, the amount of people who will just hate on an archetype simply due to its power level, like, for example, one of the most well-designed, most interactive, fun archetypes that came out recently, Draco Tail, the amount of people shitting on that deck in particular, just because of its meta relevance, was astounding. People were like, man, this deck's too strong. Man, this deck is too good. Man, this deck does too much. And it's like, what does it do? It's like, they have trap cards. It's like, wow, damn. There's not 10 million ways to deal with that. It's insane how many people are just like, it's good, therefore kill it. I was like, oh, yeah, dude. And I can understand wanting to be like, I wish my deck was good, right? Because, like, I wish Tri-Brigade was good. But I also understand that, like, that's not going to happen unless they get actual real new support or something of that nature. Or, like, specifically Konami wills it into existence, basically. But for the most part, I'm like, yeah, this metagame's fantastic, right? But the amount of people who are just like, man, this metagame sucks. It's so dumb. The generic Grim Reaper meme. Yeah, pretty much. Lava Golem experience. Decks when you Lava Golem their board. Fire King is for me? Brother, what are these memes? These are terrible. Anyway. Requiem go burr! How do I look at a Light Fiend on the... Hey, it's me. I literally did this. I would look at a Light Fiend that the Dice Riley put on my board. Yep, exactly. This is literally sacrificing God to just link summon Requiem. Is that a Goddess of Destruction? Time to link it off for a Light Fiend. Keep going, Konami. I love the new alt arts. Alt should be 1,000 cards before I let this company die. This wow, what a okay. What a sure is me. It's a fucking D's nuts joke. In the year of our Lord 2026, it's a D's nuts joke. Are you? It's not even funny. Are you liking Dice Rally? Why is this a... This isn't a meme. This is just a... Okay. Playing against Draco Tail. Red... Fuck. Oh, I brought it up. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Also, imagine Red Reboot not being banned. Baffling. There's no way we look at this card in any context and go, yeah, this is fine. Like, imagine if this was for spell cards. Imagine if this was literally the exact same card, except instead of trap, it just said spell. Brother, that would be shut down immediately. Like that. Lickety split. In the blink of an eye. There's no way a card like that would ever be printed. Why are traps the exception? I don't get it. Oh, but traps are more powerful. Yeah, but you also have to set them for a turn. It's fine. There's no way these people... People on Reddit specifically hate everything. This is one of the most fun times to be playing meta decks. Dude, anytime I see a non-meta deck, I go, ugh. Give me Yummy, please. Let me see Draco Tail. Anytime. Canine? Please let my opponents play meta. It's so sick right now. If I see another goddamn Sky Striker, I'm gonna jump off a bridge, dude. I can't do it. Let me at least play against a meta deck. That shit's fun. Skill Drain and IO were reboot from monsters and spells. Wait, what? Flunder? Okay, I can understand hating Flunder. I think Flunder is a great deck. I think it's really, really interesting. And the fact that Konami has refused to give me map back is... It's fine. But I agree. When there are long combos that end on unbreakable boards, boring. Not fun. Not interesting. Not a fan. Right? I just Draco Tail is so sick. Yummy is so sick. Canine is so sick. Mitsurugi I can kind of understand because it's oftentimes paired with a myriad of other decks that make it very frustrating to deal with. But even then, it's like, oh, Mitsu's so cool. Also, fuck Ash Blossom. I'll give you that one. Make a sandwich. Why is this cropped so poorly? What is happening here? What how the hell happened? My friend shows off his royal that I wanted. Okay, at least this one's funny. Surprisingly fine week. Bonus meme. Uh-oh. I immediately don't like it. Okay. Missing Ryzeal Cross now. Ryzeal Detonator was hit by a meteor at the end of main phase. Can't you just pop it and then bring it back off of the double... What's this bucket? Anyway. Yeah, sure. This is like what happens to Hero now, right? You just like pop the monsters and then they come back later. Like this is the exact same thing that Hero had. Anyway, these were interesting. These I don't know. These memes were something. Also, who the hell is this? Whoever cut his hair needs to be fired. Holy crap. Yeah, these were look, I got nothing for you. Those memes were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. All right. We have... Oh, there's been an announcement. Not this one. Yeah, time trial. Or time travel. Trial Duel, time travel. 2012. Starts in a couple of days. This is exciting. I always love the time trials. I wish that they were full events. I don't know why they're not. These are like the easiest slam dunk full events that you should have. But alas, if I'm not mistaken, this is OCG cards. If I'm not mistaken, is this, I think this is either Tengu format or it's Edison format. Let me actually find out. Format library. It is. Oh, it's so much worse. Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, wait. There's no way. There's no way this is what I think it is. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the formats, right? And this is TCG formats, right? We scroll down to Zexal. Here's September 2012. Problem is, this is October in the OCG in 2012 instead. So you have to look forward a bit. And it's either Fire Water format, based, fun, and interesting, or it's Dragon Ruler format. Probably because you can't sell the new pack with time trial. Counterpoint, you could make a pack for time trials. Or I should say for time trials, right? Do you know how many people would invest into Edison if you gave them a recurring time trial format? You'd have to make sure that it's recurring and something that people would be able to play over and over. 2014 peak is right there. Oh, true. This is not Firewater. This is something else. What is this? What is this format? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Infernity. Oh. Gross. Ew. Gross. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Ruler. I'm pretty sure it's Dragon Ruler format. Yay, spellbooks. Yay, spellbooks. Okay, let me actually see. Hold on. Let's go to... Oh, gosh, can't type. Road of the King. What in the... They have Riftbound? Bologna. Ew, why the hell would I care about Riftbound? Who the fuck gives a shit about Riftbound? Dude, I cannot express to you how much I do not care about Riftbound in the slightest. Oh, it's gotten so much worse. Meta game. What the hell? That's new. Oh my. They broke it. They broke the website. Oh, it's terrible now. Oh, what happened? No. No. How do I... oh, fuck. Man, they broke Road of the King. Man, that was the only form of research I could do for old school OCG shit. Man. Mitsu is the strongest? Yeah, I know. It's because Mitsu's not hit in the OCG. Where was the end of 2014? Oh, BA Shadal. Wasn't this all just Necrons? Am I going crazy? Wasn't Necrons like the entirety of 2015? Oh no, it was just the early parts of 2015. Because yeah, and then we got Pendulum. Anyway. I don't know when it is. I'm guessing either Dragon Ruler or... It's got to be Dragon Ruler format, right? That'll be fun. Does it show me the ban list? Is there a way for me to check the ban list? The player going first can draw a card on the first turn. Oh, that's crazy. shop's been updated with stuff. What do we get? The hell? Why does he look like Access Code Talker? Pens get the hate links deserve? No. Pens get the hate pens deserve. Brother, pendulums, I cannot express this enough. Whether or not you enjoy the mechanic of pendulums, pendulums are a bad mechanic. They are poorly done. They deserve all the hate that they have gotten because they were so bad. Not just for, like, metagame, but just in terms of card design and, like, mechanic design. Link monsters make sense. Like, Link monsters actually genuinely make sense. Are they overpowered? Yeah, but that's, like, every new mechanic, right? Like, Synchro Summoning was overpowered. Xyz Summoning was overpowered. Pendulums were overpowered. Pendulums are just a poorly constructed mechanic that makes you want to rip your hair out. Try explaining a Pendulum monster to a new player, and then tell me pendulums are not terrible. Anyway. So I built this deck. Off stream. I wanted to play Tri Brigade. I wanted to play it with the Yummy cards. Because we did this in Dice Rally, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just play this in regular ranked? Because Yummy is very powerful. So why not just do that? So this is a deck I came up with. We're going to test it out. We're going to see how good it is. It's probably terrible, but we're still going to try it out. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. What's a good field? I haven't done Mutant Labyrinth in a while. This one's real good. Let's do Shraig. Let's do you and you and you. My 3 favorite cards. Not really. I do love Nerval. Nerval is such a fun card. Such a simple card, too. That's not true. I'm just blatantly lying to you. Have you read that card? Whether it's a first effect is crazy. That's every Tri Brigade, though. Just every Tri Brigade's first effect is crazy. First, second. Whichever one links on us. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Wow, crazy. Normal summon a live twin. Oh, not a live twin. Sure. Jokel for Jokel. How interesting. Okay, here's Fuwa. Ass Blossom. Cringe. Cool. Oh, if you're wondering why Meowls is in the deck, it's a beast. Pairs very well with the Tri Brigades. Man, I love Ash Blossom. Such a good card. What a well-designed Yu-Gi-Oh card. So glad it's still here. Izuna. Okay, do we already have... Why did you grab Izuna? Yep. I drew Mignon, which is not very good for me. Dark Lord support comes out. I do too. Ash to semi soon. Just ban it. Just ban it. Right? If we want the draw cards to exist, what's the point of having the Ash Blossoms? What are we grabbing here? I guess just They're probably gonna look at the hand, right? Izuna. Okay, sure. Send loop his. Sure. Yeah, okay, look at the hand. Yummy, yummy, mignon. I think I just summon the Marshmallow. Just like normal summon it. Izuna. Sure. Jax. What the fuck? Why? What? I guess? This is just excuse when we're it's a monster effect on the hand or grave. Okay. Here's Yummy. Beat of course. Okay, that fetches the negate. Cool. Normal Cupsy. Cupsy effect. Okay. Loop his. Add surprise. Sure. Nash Knight, sure. I guess I didn't need to activate this, right? Yeah. Okay. Surprise. Yep. Yeah. I misplayed. If I just don't activate there, they don't have anything. Yeah, I could have just normaled cert. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Sure. Holly Sue here. The Fuas don't do anything here. Tragically. And Rescue Cat's gonna get eaten alive. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do here. Hooray! I love losing the coin flip. What a great game. Why did that take so long? What the hell? Yeah, there's Holly Sue. Wow, who would have guessed? Here's a Fua. No. Fun game. Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lupus. Mm-hmm. Lupus. Mm-hmm. Yep. But of course they drew exactly as Anna. Damn. That card sucks. I guess it's not the worst. But they likely are going to interact with it, which makes it significantly worse. Yeah. I can't just, like, normal summon it. Mm-hmm. Sure. Are we just drawing a card? What are we doing? I guess. Yeah, fun. Passing? The hell? Why? What? It's very strange. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Why are we interacting with this? Seems very strange. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. Because I'm still going to lose, because as soon as I normal summon the Nerval, I get fucking roast. Yeah, great game. 10 out of 10, dude. I'm so happy here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess we just go to this guy, right? Fun game. That actually is a pretty good card. Why did I not put back cat? Yeah, that's a good question. Uh-huh. Sure. Cool game. Mm-hmm. I want to grab quick play here. I don't think that makes sense, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Non-psychic, sure. You're gonna put Raisin right here. Kaiser, sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Retaliating Sea? Really? You thought you needed an Earth? Why? Yeah. Oh, what a fucking horrible game, dude. That was a terrible game. What a travesty. I love the Roach, dude. I love being able to do my full combo and then immediately drop a draw spell to draw into more of my combo. Really well designed Yu-Gi-Oh cards, dude. Can I win a fucking coin flip to save my life? No, apparently. Cool, great, thanks, game. Also, this hand is, like, unplayably bad. Where are any cards that do fucking anything for me? Dude, hello? It's not like I'm not playing, like, triple tag or droplet or something of that nature. No, I'm just not gonna see him. Cool. Okay, great. What is happening? Can I at least see a going second card? At least one that fucking resolves, unlike Fool Laws. Give me triple tag, please. This is not what I meant. Sure, it works. It's fine. It's fine, it technically works. It doesn't, I'm lying to you. Yeah. For sure. Start, sure. Start, yep. Mm-hmm. No. Oh, cool. They drew the Azana. Hooray. Ooh, yay. You draw the Ash as well? Oh, but of fucking course they did. What a good game. What a good game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So glad Ash Blossom stops my opponent's cards. Isn't it just so great, dude? Man, I love drawing Ash Blossom going second. What a useful card. What a great card design. Fucking ban it, dude. Just ban it. Just ban it at this point. It's not useful. It's just a bad card. It's terrible going second, and it's so frustrating for the player going first because you just get to win the game. It's just called by now. Ah, why? Imagine winning a fucking coin flip to save your life. Could not be me. Why the hell are we not normal summoning the new arm? What? Why do we jokel here? Wait, why do we not just normal summon this? Okay, sure, yeah. Ah. Sure. Yup. Izuna. Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Gee, I wonder what they're making. Wow, crazy. Who would guess? Yup. Do we grab the quick play here? It's not a bad option. It's exactly what they're doing. Cool. For sure. Yeah. But of course, they also drew Raisin. I know all of the cards in hand -1. So that one unknown has to be a Vanquish Soul name, otherwise this doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess I could do that. Sure, why not? Lantern. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know they have a Zono, right? How much do I care? A little. They have a Zana, they have quick play. Okay. Did we goof? I think we goofed. I think we don't know how this card works. Why? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Crowing to Nib will get them? Yeah, if they know that I have Nibiru, sure. Totally trust. Okay. This forces the Azana, or the Ripper. They detach. If they go for the Azana, we can crow the Lupus. And we could do that during end phase. I don't think they have a Dark in hand. They have Izana, right? They're gonna burn, sure. Inflict 15, sure. Okay. I know all of the cards in hand, right? No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Last card in hand is Izana, right? Yeah. Go. Shouldn't he have drawn with Birder first? Yes, absolutely. I think he was trying to bait out the Nid and failed to do so until I activated the until he activated the Birder. Sure, yeah. I don't give a shit about that. Okay. Crow. The Lupus. Cool. Yep. That, like, kinda does stuff. But not really. Because if they just flip up this, I don't really have much. Like, I kinda do. Not really. Wow, crazy. Go for the Link one. Sure. Yep, that's fine. We just go Snatchy here. Snatchy effect. Sure. Yeah. Interval. Fuck yeah. Okay. Do I know a last card in hand? I think so, right? Keros. Is it a Zana? What is it? No burger. It's Izuno, right? No, because this was the Izuno. What's the last card in hand? I forget. Yeah, it is Izuno, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So they have nothing here. Fantastic. I mean, I don't really have anything here. This is the problem. Because they took my yummy monster. So I can't really do anything. And this specifically summons yummies. Yeah. Frustrating. Yeah. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Huh? Don't we just go normal summon Raisin, grab Hollies? I guess they're doing this first, and then they're gonna do that. They don't have Ripper, they don't have Werewolf. Arden's Raisin, sure. Holy Sue. They don't really have anything that they can do with the Holy Sue, though. Like, yeah, they have it, but their board's clogged. And they got rid of their Link arrows. Yeah, this was poorly done from my opponent. Like, you just normal summon and then you go into, like, SP or something like that just to clear up zones. But okay. Because, yeah, now they can't do anything. Make a rank 5, sure. Yeah. Okay. Combat, sure. Yeah, that's more than fine. Comedy. Do you have a ghost spell? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Really? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. I think I actually just banished the raisin here. That makes the most sense. Keeps them off of names. Why the fuck did we do that? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Now. Sure. Do you have another monster to go into? Okay. Okay. There's an Azana, I guess. Do they not have targets for the Azana? Oh! Oh, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, start with the Fractal. Add a Vanquish Hole from Grave. Add Holly Suit, right? Or do they add Raisin? They might add Raisin here. Send Kit. What's up? How's it going? Well, my luck has been shit, but other than that, I'm doing alright. Yeah, at least they don't have a second Max C. Okay, give me the hand. That's totally fine. Do you have the attributes necessary to do anything here? Do you have another Dark other than just Burger? If you have another Dark, this is really bad for me. If you don't, I'm stealing that burger. You do, right, you do. But you only have Darks. Oh, then I just put back the Caesar alias. Yeah, no Caesar alias. No. Okay, cool. Out comes Mao. Sure. Oh, we draw a card. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. Sure. Mm-hmm. You have a target? That's actually genuinely surprising. Wow. Okay. Sure. I guess so. Jax. Yup. Draw a card. Yeah. I can't go Fractal. As much as I would love to. It doesn't make sense. Because I could go Fractal, like... Special 1. If this is Imperm, though, I just die. And we can't have that. What could they have drawn into that would have done something? No, it's just yummy, right? Yeah. Effect. No, I know you don't have another attribute. Okay, we're good. Out comes Snatchy. Target a cookie. Yeah, fuck cookie. Okay, let's go. Lollipo. I don't have a second Fractal because I'm stupid. We'll go Lollipo. You and you. Here. Here. Combat. Attack this guy. Attack this guy. Attack this guy. Absolutely. My bad. Go Cupsy. I forgot Cupsy existed, I'm not gonna lie. I could have killed him. I'm stupid. That's on me. That's on me. I'm dumb. No, I totally forgot about that. Go Lollipo. We will discard the Fractal. Hello? Thank you. Feels silly that they brought the Quick Play back. I mean, why not, right? There's no way I should have won that game. My opponent played like shit, dude. Can I win a coin flip? Dear Atlanta. What are these hands that I keep drawing? Like, I've drawn Mignon in like every single one of my hands. It's crazy. It's one of, by the way. Oh, shit. Yep. What nonsense are we on? I mean, I don't know. Sure. They reborn from the grave a bunch, right? Pretty sure. I'll go for the Meowls. See if they do anything. Nothing? Oh, crazy. Here's if we would too. End your turn. Now. Mm-hmm. Great game. 10 out of 10. No notes. Real fun. They can't even make Baguska anymore. They can't even make Abyss Dweller anymore. What a crime. What a great game. Yeah, dude. How many coin flips on it? I don't think I've won a coin flip, right? We've done like 7 games and I haven't won a coin flip. What the hell is happening? Crow might be useful. It might not. It's not. Cool. Oh, never mind. It kind of is. Make Fairy King? Oh. Is this Dragoons? What? What are we doing? Why would we not have just activated the Rahu? What the fuck is happening? Yeah, Regula. Uh-huh. Gulamel. Yurgala. And the other one, sure. Saketu? Grab Phimena? Dump for... Are we gonna go Branded Fusion for Mirror Jade? Oh, maybe. Wait, we didn't grab Ketu. Why the fuck didn't we grab Ketu? What in the 9 levels of hell are we... Okay, Branded Fusion. Sure, yeah. That's fine. Oh, I see. We're playing dog shit. Okay, well, good thing I kept this DD Crow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course they're playing dog shit. Also, mistaken arrest? What the fuck? Still some Nerval. I mean, the correct play is go Kit. The correct play is to go Kit, normal summon it, and just hope and pray that they don't do anything because they're stupid. That is the correct play. Okay, good game. Fuck you. Great game, dude. Yeah, why wouldn't they have that? If only I could. Why is there a maximum number of blocked people that I can block? That's some bullshit. What is the... Okay. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. The opponent has decided that they didn't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
Another one. That's crazy. Does actually catch Jira? No, it's worse. This one's just effects, monster effects. Monster. Fun. Oh, and this is also the deck that, like, sets up barrier statue and shit. Oh, God, I forgot. I don't want to sit there. This is why, dude, Anime deck. Make it not absolutely the worst. Challenge impossible, apparently. Have I still not won a coin flip? Did I win one? No, I didn't. I still haven't won one. I still haven't. What is going... What? Is it 8? 9? What is this? What is this nonsense? Let's see. Hold on. It was 4, 6, 8. This is 9 in a row? Sure. Cool. Okay. Bait out interaction. Ash. Fua. Fua. And let's not. Lunar Light put the fear of God in them. Too bad we're not doing that. How many has it been? When did I start playing today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 in a row. That's crazy. That's crazy. A statistical anomaly. What's the percentage on that? What is the percentage on that? Did I win one and I missed it? I don't think I did, right? Because all 3 of the ones that I've won, I've gone second. I don't think I ever went first on any of the losses, right? Great game, by the way. What a hand. What a hand. Comedy. But of yours. I'm trying to think what I even add here. Or what I ash here. Why do we add a Abyss Pike? Shadow Squad. Sure. This adds, right? Sure. I think I ashed this one. I think they've gotten greedy. Unless they have another Dragoons in hand. They might. Yeah, damn. Okay. Make the rank 7. Do they have access to the barrier statue? If they do, I lose. If they don't, I have the ability to play through this. This hand is particularly good. Make it goes. Yeah, I figured they didn't really have anything there. Mm-hmm. Do you also have the roach? That'd be crazy. I'd lose my shit over that. That'd be wild. Just like Ghost Ogre? There's no shot you playing Ghost Ogre. They try, but it's a wash. For sure. Yeah. This kind of telegraphs what I have. Discard a card, draw a card. Sure. Discarding Fua? Discarding Fua? That's a choice. Let's put back the Fool Loss. They draw into Ash Blossom here. That'd be pretty good. Here's Cupsy. Cupsy way. Huh? Well, that was the worst use of that you could have had. What? My brother in Christmas. What? What was the point of that? At you. Bitch Cupsy. Don't think about it. Do they have Nib? Maybe they have Nib, and that's what they're concerned about. Like, oh, I'll Nibiru then. That seems like the case, right? Like, what else would it be? They're just dead here, right? Yeah. Wait. Wow, Ash Blossom actually did something. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think my opponent just got really greedy there. I don't know why you wouldn't search the whose was it? Hold on. Why did we not just search Neptibus? Why are we not just searching Neptibus there? They were like, no, I'm gonna grab Pike. What was the point of adding Pike there? The point of adding Pike there is the fact that you special summon the Neptibus off of the Shadow Squad, and then you just do the Neptibus anyway, and then you use your normal on the guy that specifically. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, dude. Like, yeah, you just go normal Neptibus, and then you go Neptibus and you send, and you get the guaranteed search. And you get, you know, potential 2 searches there. Were they worried about Troll? No, because that was after Troll. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. What was this game? No, hold on. What? How did we not have gameplay? What? What was our hand that we just didn't have anything? Alright, bud. I don't know how people are building their decks, but apparently it's not right. These people are terrible at deck building. Why search the card that dumps from deck for cost? Who wants to win? Yeah. Must have drawn Balatro? With what? What Balatro cards in that deck don't immediately win you the game? I'd love to draw Balatro with, you know, 3 fires. That'd be awesome. This is a hand. It's not a very good hand, but it's a hand. Malulu. Well, yeah, I don't have anything for that. Damn. Phimena. Art. Thalion. Yeah. Yeah. Target the Phimena. And the other one. Does it say it has to grab both? Return it then. No. Okay. I mean, we just DD Crow the Phimena. Although I guess this doesn't really do anything, does it? No, not really. No, it really doesn't. Because they still have Mululu. But I might be able to bait them out. I mean, I might be able to bait out the Malulu. So that's a possibility. Is that Horn? Sure. Thalion at back. Yup. Hold on, did they just set Horn? Huh? Why? Why is that the first set? That's like the worst of them. No. No Urgula for Yuga. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, do they have a... Is this Flame, really? It's not Sting. I guarantee it's not Sting. It's likely Flame, right? That's at least a good draw. I don't love it, but it's at least a good draw. If this is Flame... I don't see how I win this. Hell, I don't see how I win this now. Because I send Nerval, I go Nerval, grab Fractal. Should grab Karos there. Yeah, normal this guy. They're gonna Horn. Yeah, I fucking knew it. God damn it. Yeah. Okay, I'll attempt to go battle. Damn, fuck you. Okay. I mean, there's nothing I could do. I mean, unless I, like, search Karos and normal Karos, and then that doesn't threaten them, but, like, they're always going to, unless they're stupid, which, even then, I don't know, maybe just search Kit, maybe the Kit resolves. It doesn't matter at that point. Wow! That's our first going first! Holy shit! That's the first one! Wow. What a hand. Alright, first things first, here's Fuwa. Alright, right, second thing second. We'll go Kirosh for Kit. Didn't draw the one of Maxi, PogChamp. Kit effect. Sick. Dump Nerval. Nerval for Fractal. Effect of Karos for 1. Banish the Fua. For Snatchy. Boogada! Snatchy. I tricked you. I tricked you. I'm actually playing Yummy. Send Cupsy. Mignon. One in 44,096. A coin flip is 1. Wow. That truly is insanity, isn't it? Isn't it? Wild. I'm playing Herald, right? Yep. Sick. Sick! Okay. Here's Cupsy. Cupsy Yummy Way. Cupsy Yummy Way. I'm guessing this is Sky Striker, right? So we'll add you and you. Pitch the Mao. Cookie. Just make Herald here. Herald with these two. Yeah. Herald. Yummy. Special. The Mao. Mao. Add back surprise. I will go for Snatchy. I could just pass on this. It's like if I bring back, that doesn't really do anything, does it? I guess I could go Lollipo, bring back, and go into that guy. That doesn't really accomplish anything, does it? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really. Okay. So one's a 2. Oh, fucking course. Sure. Sure. Catu. Mana. Albaz. Ew, disgusting. Art Thalion, sure. Search Rahu. Okay, I'll go Revolt here. You will go 1, 2, 3, 4. This gives him 2 draws. Which kind of sucks. Should I? 5 mana. Set Rahu. Set the Rahu. Sure. Add back 5 mana. Add back Albaz. Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. Chain Link 3. I already have Chaos and Grave. Okay. 3. Send another Nerval. Add Fractal. Oh, I should have added Kit there. Whee! Triple attack, short. Take. Yeah. Sure. Brand infusion. Yup. Oh, Mirror Jade? Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Surprise. Special the Mao effect. Add back surprise. What brand of dog shit are we on? Oh, we're just adding another brand of you. I get Sphere Mode back. Let's fucking go. Alright, cool. Comedy. Okay. Let's go like this. Almirage. Thanks for the normal 7-0 attack. That's so funny. That's so funny, dude. Holy shit. Oh, that's peak comedy. Holy crap. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. I don't have to be the one to normal summon it. True. Alright. Let's go this guy. Roll. Yeah, sure. Out comes this guy. Affected this guy. Put back this guy. Do you have Horn? I don't know what the set card is. It could be anything. Cool. Let's go for Lollipo. 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 Horn. Oh, we're stupid. Okay. Why'd we do that? Because we're dumb. We just said this. This guy and this guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Coolio. Am I wrong? You're just dead, right? Like, yeah, you're just dead. They didn't have the ability to fusion summon there with the 5 mana in hand. That's interesting. Well, good game, I guess. Comedy. One of the cards in hand was 5 mana. One of the cards was Branded Fusion. They had a third card, right? Oh, it's because they're on, like, 0 Draco. Well, okay, hold on. We're playing a Mistaken Arrest again. Why? What is the point? What is this build? Is this the same motherfucker? No, the other guy was playing 3. What is this build? Hold on, where is he? Was it this guy? Was it this guy? No, who was it? It was this one. It was this one. Yeah, why are we playing Mistaken Arrest? What is this, like, blind second? Dude, this looks ass. What am I missing? What is the purpose of this? This looks terrible. I mean, it might be good if you're... Well, because No, I don't... What? We're playing... And... No, and then... What does this accomplish? Decade. What happened? What did he do this time? What am I missing? Is it like his video? Did he make a YouTube video? Okay. The reason I'm asking, right? I just checked. I remember someone said, like, oh, it was because of the Meta Weekly. Okay, so I checked the Meta Weekly. Just normal ass branded or Draco Tail, right? Like playing max fusions, maximum amount of monsters. Makes sense. Cool. Good build. Yeah, I like that build. We have Mermail. Okay, Mermail makes sense, right? No, it doesn't, but it's a weekly. Who cares? It's basically a local, right? We have another, basically the branded variant. This time also playing 5 Rainbow Magician, which, again, is fine. Like, that does make sense, right? Given how powerful it can be, right? So, I don't hate this card, right? And then it's like, why are we playing Mistaken Arrest? Why are we playing this dog shit build with, like, blind second turbo? Am I missing something? So now we gotta check out Decade. You're not allowed to look at my YouTube. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Number one Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world, comedy. Oh, is it this one? Maybe it's this one. From 2 weeks ago. Well, okay, again. Going back to the actual Meta Weekly, right? Wrong one. This is Challenger Cup. Nothing happened in the Challenger Cup. I just checked. Going back to this one, right? Like, okay, yeah, 5 Rainbow Magician. Sure. Again, that one makes sense. Right? Nothing there. So, the question is, why are we playing this? Because that's 2 players now that have been playing this weird, like, go second board breaker style Mistaken Arrest Draco Tail. I was like, huh? Huh? And I don't... Like, why are we playing Mistaken Arrest in Draco Tail? We're playing Mistaken Arrest and Droll. Like, is it because we're so scared of the Canine matchup? So we're like, you're not allowed to add cards? But this doesn't stop the Canine shit. You still die to Canine. You activate a card in hand, and then your ass gets mollywopped by fucking Izana anyway. It's like, oh yeah, nice Mistaken Arrest anyway, who cares? And then you're also playing significantly smaller amounts of Draco Tail and monsters with which to fuse. So you're just going to brick way more often. Who told them to play this? Who told them to play this? This is like extremely counterintuitive. OCG style? Did the OCG do this? I wouldn't be able to tell you because for some reason Road to the King is terrible. They fucked up Road to the King. Look what they did to my boy. Is Draco Tail still a top? Okay, it's still a top deck. Is that like a thing there? Elf Note, what the fuck? Why is Elf Note here? Where's Draco Tail? Where'd Draco Tail go? Hello? Where's Draco Tail? Ah! Oh, this one. I don't care about Elf Note. Please. Where's Draco Tail? I hate you. Bro. They ruined my Road of the King. Hello? It broke. I broke it. Well, like, Mistaken Arrest is a side deck card, right? There's no shot you main deck that, right? Is Draco Tail still the best deck? No. Canine Vanquish Soul is the best deck. Period. The problem is that you have to actually be good at it. There's a lot of ways to fuck it up and to make it really look terrible. But Canine Vanquish Soul is the best deck. You just have to be better at it. I would say Yummy is probably second best, especially with the limitation to Max C. I think Yummy's extremely good. Draco Tail's good, but it has a very weak Canine matchup. So if there's Canine cards, Draco Tail becomes significantly worse, right? However, even with that being said, I'd still say it's very good, especially on ladder. I think that Canine, or that Draco Tail's pretty solid. That being said, you're probably better off playing, like, almost anything else. And in regards to Mitsu, Mitsu's only really used as an engine. It's not necessarily like a deck, and it's mostly played with Yummy. Therefore, I don't really talk about it as much because it's just like, yeah, it's the Mitsu stuff, you know, like Mitsu Yummy. Side decking in Master Duel? Yeah, imagine. Imagine having a side deck. Period. I don't know. This feels like this makes sense, right? Okay, yeah, let's side deck in the Mistaken Arrest for that specific matchup. That's like a good thought process. I like that idea. Why is it a 2 of? I don't know. This player makes me want to vomit. But alas, they decided to say, fuck it, 2 ofs. Oh my gosh, dude, this player makes me so angry. What is happening with this player's deck? One Fua, one Perulia, 2 Bell, 2 Mourner. What do you mean? 1 Veiler, 1 Droll, 1 Nib. We don't even have Crossout. What? I don't trust this. This person is specifically making a deck list to make everyone angry. Who made this deck list? You. I'm gonna find you. I'm not gonna try and say your name, but goddamn. Learn to build a deck, please. It hurts my eyes. Pure Mitsu is the only one in the deck in the lab that has 3 impulse without losing Delancia. I mean, yeah, technically. But who's playing Lancia right now? You know, I would agree with you there, Volthon. Except for the fact that, This guy was playing 3 Winged Dragon of Raw, Sphere Mode, which is a UR. So, like, yeah, sure. Do you think they just had this card? Because if so, maybe you're right about that one. And then it kind of makes sense, right? Because they're also playing, but no, because they're playing 2 Rahu. And like, you could just, you know, play staples instead of playing Sphere. No, I have no idea. No, I just, because normally it's not like they're, because you could just play Urgulas and Pans, or like, and they already have the branded, they have branded fusion. You play like, maybe they don't have Cartesia, and so they're like, well, I won't play the card. But then why are we playing branded fusion? I'm gonna have my brain can it broke. I can't. I don't understand the concepts here. It's just slop. True. That's exactly the point. It's, oh, don't worry, I will just simply win, forehead. And then there were no thoughts behind the eyes. It's like, oh, these are good cards right now. And then they stopped thinking. Is there a reason we do not play share or mistaken arrest? Yes, because it's terrible unless you specifically go first. Oh, great. Guess what? If you're going first, you should probably already be winning that game. And having additional ways to win more is not necessarily a good option. Having something that fills multiple roles, either both going first and going second, or that is specifically to help you with going second, which I don't necessarily think Dracotail needs, is going to be better. Oh, well then let's play the tribute summon cards. Yeah, dude. Let's do that. That seems like a great idea. Except for now, your opponent gets to do whatever the fuck they want, and it's not like these cards are going to immediately invalidate their end boards. You think Canine Vanquishal is going to give a shit after they have 9,000 points of interaction in hand and on field? Brother, no. You contribute their entire field. They're not going to give a shit. It's fine. Also, these aren't even synergistic. Like, you're better off playing Kaijus. This is, choices, you know? There are certainly choices. Yeah, I don't know what Sphere Mode's doing. He's just having fun. There we go. He's just having fun. We're just here having a good time. We're just having a good time. Okay, well, there you go. Ugh. Alright, let's, why don't we play a bit of Dragon Link? It's because you got revenge on him, at least. Look, I wouldn't care if it worked, right? But now that it has shown that it isn't working, that it didn't work, right? Because the opponent just, like, hard bricked and didn't do anything against my end board, I'm like, okay, what the hell is the purpose of this now? Do you really think board breakers are good this? Here's the thing. Right now, I don't think you're supposed to play either engine, sorry, I don't think you're supposed to play board breakers or hand traps specifically. I think you're supposed to play the most amount of engine you can. I think engine is premium right now, because then you have the ability to push through whatever your opponent's doing on your turn, right? You can push through a Phimena, you can push through a Izana, you can push through whatever nonsense they're gonna do on your turn, right? So like maxing out engine, I feel like is the best option, right? I've seen people be like, oh, you should be playing hand traps, like you gotta play hand traps. People are like, no, it's not hand traps, it's board breakers. You know, you gotta play board breakers, and you gotta play, you know, you gotta break the boards. I was like, you probably just want to play your own engine. Unless your engine's shit, you probably just want to play the game. Played against the 60-card Ubel, went second. He opened 4 back row Squirmer Engraver. I had an Ash for the Engraver. tragic. I drew the brick. No! You hate to see it. Sounds pretty good, though. Alright, we start with regained. Okay, and go lub. No ass, that's nice. Grab Magnum Hut. Okay, normal loader. Loader effect. Okay. Add Absurrouter. Absurrouter. Damn. Let's go Striker Dragon. Do I play Beast? What do you mean Beast? What Beast? There's like 9 Beasts. The first Beast I thought of was Nat Beast. And no, I don't play Nishuria Beast. Let's go... Delirious? Branded Beast. No. That's a terrible option. Absurrouter. Grab Rocket. Recharge. Tracer. Let's go. I could go this guy. These need darks, though. Yeah. We go for this guy, right? Router? I hardly know her. Ahaha. Ahaha. Fusion. Banish. Striker. Banish. Loader. Yeet. Have I fucked up my zones? Probably. We'll go add. We'll cycle back the Striker. You always put that back, the Striker. It's a one of. If we had room to play multiple, I'd probably not do that, but alas, we don't. Let's go recharge. Let's recharge. We want to be able to equip. Okay, let's go boots. Let's go boots special. Dos. 1. A 2. A 3. And then I get nibbed and I cry. Okay. We'll go Rocket Tracer here. For silver. Yeet. We'll go this guy, Breach Boral. Go Breach Boral. Go Breach Boral. Yeah, that's fine. Just add the card here. We'll go like this. We'll go target. We'll go Effecto. Effecto Patronum. Give me one of those 6 cards. Damn, it's a bot. Who would have guessed? Special. I guess loader. Sure. Coolio. Let's go. Hold on. Do I have a better way of doing this? No. Okay. You. Best generic rank 8? Zombie Vamp. Not even close. Bring back this guy. Eat. Effective this guy. To this guy. I kind of want to equip this guy. Yeah, makes sense. Then we go this guy. Bring back this guy here. Then we go Quadboral. Oh, that's the reason you bring back the 3, because then you pop the 3, and then you're off to the races with the... Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's all good. It's all good. I could still do this. I can still pop 2, which is fine. It still ultimately does what we want it to, because we have the Magnum Hut here. So we gotta do this. We gotta go... I guess I want you and you. I don't think it matters too much. Oh, you know what I can do? Just kidding, I lied. Right, I can't make a Link one. I forgot. Warlord Savage. Warlord Savage. Equip this guy. Magnum Hut. Go for... Tracer, I guess. Magnum Hut. Magnum Hut. Make this guy... Oh, wait, hold on. Do you just require darks? You just require effect monsters. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Is there a point to me doing this? It's funny. That's true. I hadn't thought about that. It's funny. True. I'm not gonna lie. Savage, Baron, and Elf are all totally fine. They are more than A-okay. Well, Baron less so, but the other two are fine. I've never seen them actually be an issue. How will Bam Bam respond? That's a great question. Probably by normal summoning a guy, attacking into one of my monsters, and then passing the turn. Because I'm fairly certain it's a robot. I hate to see it. Also, Borreload Savage Dragon can absolutely come back. Elf is a problem because of IP. Explain to me why Elf is a problem because of IP. Tell me right now why Elf is a problem. What deck utilizes Elf, will utilize Elf, or actually has utilized Elf in a way that deserves for it to be banned? In the past, like, I don't know, 6 months? Bro Drew! What is happening? Special summon a level 1 light tuner. Wow, crazy. I think if you were to ban anything from Sprite specifically, I think it should have been Gigantic, right? I think Elf is very powerful, and the reason Elf was banned in the TCG was due to the fact that Tearlament, like, they wanted to curb the power of Tearlament, and so instead of dealing with the Tearlament cards, they dealt with the cards around it, so that you still had the ability to play Tear. Do I give a shit? That's fine. What are you gonna do? What is a Blue Eyes White Dragon gonna do to larger guys? Hold on, wait. Bam Bam's actually playing the game? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You can have Blue Eyes. They can make Azure Eyes. Yo, Azure Eyes kind of goes crazy. Nah. It's not too bad. now they can't attack. Make Elf, Reborn, IP, make a SP, WP, Gorgon, or any Link 4 on your opponent's turn. Could be wrong, but that seems insane. Okay. Doesn't IP already do that? And Elf requires your opponent to already have something. But like IP does that already. IP could do that with any other monster. They could go SP, they could go WP, they could go Gorgon with any other monster. But again, what deck right now is making Elf? What deck has the space to make Elf? And make use of it? There are very, very few decks. Go Link. I didn't need that to SP there. I should have just gone combat. I felt bad now. My poor opponent. They picked up a structure deck, took it to ranked, and said, this'll win, trust. And then immediately died. And now I feel bad. How did they get to gold? What the fuck? Wait a second. It's too easy to get to gold in this game. Dude, you could like sneeze and you'd get to gold. You close your eyes, just click Q up and you'll get to gold. Or try to enjoy ranked. That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying ranked. Looked like he'd been enjoying it thus far. But he was playing a structure deck and got all the way to frickin' gold. Can I do that? Probably. I just don't have the patience for it. Add Lub. Add Lub. If they have Droll, I'll cry. No Droll. PogChamp. No Droll! Poggers! Lepog. Alright, is there a point to keeping the Fool loss? I think I need a discard at some point, so yeah. We'll go... Ooh, quick launch. We'll grab... Loader. Loader effect. Boots! Boots! Alright, let's go. Lub here. Droll isn't around? Yeah, I don't know why. The Jush decks can play around it like it's nothing, except for the one Jush deck that, like, that's the only thing that hits it. Which is kind of surprising. What am I adding here? I guess... guess we'll grab Charger. I guess I'll just go... Yeah, because I'm locked into darks. Okay. We'll do this. We'll go rocket loader. Target you. No. Go delirious. Also, isn't Droll good against Mitsu? Yummy and Draco Tail don't care about it, but Mitsu and Vanquishal absolutely do. I guess Canine kind of doesn't. Well, that's true. Canine kind of doesn't. Okay, let's do this. Let's go this guy, Hiwa. Let's go this guy. Breach Boral. Go Breach Boral. Got Boral, Spell Trap. Bro Drew! This is twice now I've got to... it's Punk. Hooray. That one. That's the wrong card. Oopsie poopsie. Fuck. That's really bad for your boy. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm just blatantly lying to you. But it's fine. Target this guy. Out comes this guy. Eat. Make this guy. You and you. Here. Having a 3 is kind of bad, but... let's go double interlock. You're not wrong. Ouroboros, or not Ouroboros, Orochimaru, too powerful. He's not gonna lose to a little goober. A little goofy goober. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. I hate this game. I hate this game. No, that's so dumb. Oh wait, no, I'm actually lying to you. Having the 3 is actually very advantageous for me. I'm dummy dumb. Oh, whoa. Oh. I mean, I did thin my deck a whole, I don't know, what, 4 cards? Don't do that. Make this guy, you, and you, and you. Here. Your effect. Target, I don't know, this guy. This one. This guy. Here. And then we go this guy here. Bring back Delirious. Yup. I'm stupid, I goofed. No, I'm not. We're good. We're good. Go like this. Wait, no. This just requires a rocket? 2 dragon monsters, including a rocket. Yeah. Okay, cool. Out comes this guy. Into Quad Boral. Oh, except for the fact that I am stupid. Because I still only have access to 2 here anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. Okay, well, we'll pop the quad whirl anyway. Pop the quad, special 2, special, and special. Luckily, I have Mechanut to save my ass. For messing up the combo. Make this guy. What are we equipping? Breach. Breach, breach, breach! Coolio. And then we go Magnum Hut. And we banish. Guy. That's the wrong guy. I should not have banished that one. That's a bad banish. Bad banish! No! Magnum Hut. Into 1, 2, yep, 3. Wow! Go. 1. Add back. We ball Drake. 2. Summon Magnum. I don't speak French to it, but what's up? The most American response you could have to that. What up, bud? How's it going? Do you think they have Droplet? I think they have Droplet. That's my guess. Okay. That's one Kaiju. Sure. No regains. That's fine. Balance, balance, floating, fine. Oh. Send this card to the graveyard. I negate it, right? Short this time. Nib! Oh, he top decked the Nib. Ah, I feel bad. Yeah, that's Wagon. Yeah, I'm gonna go Baldrake, banish your Foxy King. Yay! What up, cowboy? No, I don't want to put that on to the bottom of the deck. No, I'd rather have it banished, thank you. Royal Link 5, yes. Yes, tis a Royal Link 5. Add a spell? Sure, yeah, you can add a spell, that's fine. Extreme Session. Whoa. Sure. True. Zeoman, sure. Zeoman, add. Oh, this Potter here. I will target mine, right? Oh, shuffled into the opponent's. Yeah, we'll do this one. Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, if they go into the extra deck, we can banish it with Baldrake, sending the Dispotter. Then we can bring the Dispotter back if they special summon again, and then we have the Omni negate. Or not the Omni, the targeted monster negate and the counter trap. But I only had 16 seconds. I was probably going to lose the timer if they just kept playing. They even had the kaiju. They even had the kaiju. Anyway. I mean, I don't care, because they're playing goddamn bullshit punk. Me and my homies hate you. They're playing goddamn apples. Pot of apples. Yeah, Dispotter negates if it shuffles into their deck. Hence why I was like, wait a second. They are playing some very fun things in here. God damn. This is why I hate Punk, dude. Punk, Punk is such a shit engine. What a terribly designed deck. Okay, I will say, Punk, prior to the new support, I could understand why you like it. It's always been, like, the deck that does heinous crimes, but at the very least, prior to the most recent support, it was interesting. It did cool things, right? Now, with the new support, it's just like, cool, here's Omni Negate and Bounce. It's like, oh, they don't have the fucking bounce! Ah, bro! I hate Punk. Dude, I hate Punk. I hate Punk. I hate Punk so much. I hate Punk. Ah! Fuck you, Punk. I remember when Punk was just doing Halka-Fibrax lines. It was like the best deck that did Halka-Fibrax shit. And I was like, man, when has Punk ever been cool? Man, when was Punk fun? I hate it here. Punk, why are you this way? I think Punk could have been so cool. I love the design philosophy of the cards. Like, oh, you pay life points, which trigger effects, and you know, it's all psychic stuff, and it makes sense, right? And like, they make 11s, which I thought was kind of cool, right? And then they gave them a 5, and it's like, oh, cool, now you can make 8s. The most supported level in all of Synchro Summoning. It's like the same thing that Centurion does. They did the same thing to Centurion. It's like, oh, here's this under-supported archetype, or like, Synchro number. So let's give it some support. Here's an archetype that summons this number, and you're like, wow, that's really cool, yeah. And here's some, like, fairly decent boss monsters, and you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty interesting. And here's Crimson Dragon, and you went, why is Crimson Dragon in the game? And now everyone makes Crimson Dragon, and you're like, ah, why? Dynamorphia still good? Nah, not really. Konami should support Psychic. Konami has supported Psychic. Brother, there's a ton of Psychic support. I think recently they printed some new support in the TCG. I don't know where it's at, but I've seen the cards. The problem is that they're not good. Makes for decent kindling. Ooh. I don't understand why so many Blue Eyes players try to make Magia. It's so much work when you could go Cipher and Ulti Spirit. Because Magia is cool. They're Blue Eyes players. What do you mean? It's cool. That's it. That's the thought process. Oh, Magia. And then they stopped thinking. Aqua and Fish are in a better place than Psychic? No. Not even close. Aqua and Fish are terrible. What Aqua and Fish decks are better than Psychic? Don't tell me Goaty. Punk is a million times better than Goaty. I don't care who tells you, oh, Goaty, Mermail? Mermail? I guess. Isn't Mermail like Sea Serpent? I guess it's Aqua Sea Serpent, right? Yeah. Sea Serpent's always been good. Sea Serpent's been crazy. Fish has never been good. Royal Magia. See, there you go. That's the reasoning. Royal Magia. Why not? Why wouldn't I summon the Royal Magia? Why summon lame, boring Crimson Dragon Turbo when I could summon cool, based, and interesting Magia that is also just the exact same thing? Anyway. Why not play the cool cards? I could summon Chaos Max. Stop saying Chaos Max. He's not playing. Yeah. That's why. That's why. Because you get to play the cool cards. You got Charles Royal? See, now we're talking. Mermail's not a bad deck? I didn't say Mermail was a bad deck. I said Mermail was Sea Serpent more so than Aqua. And all of, like, the powerful cards are either Sea Serpent or Aqua. Fish is terrible. The hell does Fish do? The only thing Fish does is, like, Goaty. So, I would give... Oh, hold on. Why the hell is this guy a Fish? How many of you knew this guy was a Fish? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. I had no idea. Why is this guy a Fish? Raising carp. No, that's on me. No, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players not reading their cards. To be fair, it never comes up, but still. He's a carp. I didn't tell you to tell me why he's a fish. I told you whether or not you knew he was a fish. Did you know he was a fish? I figured he was just psychic. Isn't the other level 8 synchro a psychic? Am I crazy? Hold on, hold on. What's the other synchro? Yeah, this guy's a psychic. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Why is this guy a sea serpent? I thought he was a dragon. What? Hold on. You're telling me Amazing Dragon is a sea serpent? Since when? There's a fish in the picture? Yeah, but guess what? These guys are psychic. All of these monsters are psychic. Everything's a psychic. Why is this a sea serpent? Huh? What do you mean? Why is this one a sea serpent? Why is this a warrior? I hate the punk deck now more than ever. What do you mean it's a sea serpent? I'll give you fish. That one's on me. I didn't read the card. Why the fuck is this one a sea serpent? This one's psychic? Why is this one psychic? What who made these decisions? I don't get it. What do you mean? I know at the very least that this one is a... Why? No, sorry. Where is it? This one's a beast. This one's a fiend. Could I tell you why? No! You don't need to read Carp. Look at the... We're not talking about Carp, Quinn. We've stopped talking about that one. Move on. Why? Sea serpent. Why is it dragon? Dragon sea serpent. Yeah, of course. How many dragons are there that are just not dragons? Isn't there like a... Why is it that the name dragon just equates to something else entirely? I'm not talking about worms. Like, sometimes they'll just be like a warrior for some reason. Like, what? Huh? Why is it called dragon? Peak comedy. Man, Punk. Who decided on your typings? Who decided on your typings? Okay, this one, see, okay, this one makes sense, right? It's an Oni, it's a fiend, sure, makes sense. That one makes sense, sure. Why is this one then why is this one psychic? Wouldn't this one be dragon? Why is this one not dragon? Dusk Dragon is a spellcaster. See, there you go. See that? See, that's what we're looking for. What? Who at Konami hates me specifically? Why are these two psychics, but these aren't? Huh? Like, why is this one not? Why is that one psychic? Why is this one psychic? But why is this one not? What's the reasoning behind this? Because this one's by itself. But it doesn't... Dude, fuck Punk. Bring the Magical Warrior is also a spellcaster. True! That's the other one I was thinking of. Break the Magical Warrior. To be fair, at least it's Magical Warrior, right? Like, that one at least, that one you can make sense of, right? Same thing with, like, Neo, the Magical Warrior. Dragoon is the spellcaster. Isn't Dragoon, though... Red Eye's Dark Dragoon? Yeah, Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. No, you're right. No, you're right. That one's... Though, to be fair, a Dragoon is not necessarily a dragon. Those are two different things. Like, when I think of Dragoon, I don't necessarily think of dragon. I think of, well, cavalry. Specifically, mounted firearm cavalry. But that's beside the point. Secretarion Dragon? Is it called Secretarion Dragon? How do you spell Secretarion? Fuck. Secretarion. It's an ER. Oh, is it Mysterion? Well, this one's the crown of the dragon. No, this one does make sense, because it's not the dragon itself, it's the crown of the dragon. Mysterion, the dragon crown. It's the guy that rides the dragon. Nope. That one does make sense. That one makes sense. Dark Paladin, a spellcaster. No, that's fair. Though, at the very least, Dark Paladin, you could either claim it, like, to be a warrior or a spellcaster. So that one... Alien and Vampire should have their own type, just like their name. Yes and no. I don't think you necessarily need to add more types to Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think that changes a whole lot, right? But you could. But wouldn't a... The problem is that because of localizations, right, zombie is technically just undead, right? Same thing with, like, fairy. Fairy's not fairy, it's angel, right? So oftentimes, like, the translation doesn't go through as well. But, like, in undead, like, a vampire is very clearly an undead. But it's not necessarily a zombie, right? What's the difference between worm and dragon? There isn't one. Konami decided they wanted to have a distinction between worm and dragon, even though technically speaking there's a bunch of dragons that are worms by, like, the technical definition, the, like, categorization definition, and then there are worms that are dragons by definition and stuff. I don't know. Worm is a dragon without wings. Yeah, pretty much. But there are worm types that have the wings and that are more associated with, like, actual dragons, and there are dragons that are more associated with the actual worm type and yet are dragons. So it's basically just Konami being like, we want more dragons. Mirror Jade is a worm? Technically, yeah. Are they... No, there's many Albaz dragons that are dragons. What? Yeah, this is a dragon. 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 This is a winged beast. I think it has to do when... I think it has to do with when Albaz himself is not part of the fusion. Or, like, it's not his transformation, right? So, like, Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, is... I don't believe it's actually Fallen of Albaz. I think it's different characters. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But and same thing with, like, Rinbrum. Like, Rinbrum, you can very clearly see Albaz is right here. Like, this is a wholly different card. And is not Albaz being fused. Or not fused, but, like, transforming. Brigand, Sprint, Orange Dragon. Oh, you're right, he's Beast. Oh, never mind then. I have no idea. Never mind. Fucking, who knows? Throw it out the window. Throw my explanation out the window. This one, again, this one makes sense, right? This is a machine made by the who's the one? What's it? The Spriggans. That one makes sense. I have no idea why Brigand is not a dragon. He decided to be a beast. Like, I don't know, fuck it. I'm a beast. He became a worm, not a dragon. Mirror Jade is Albion, Changying, and Cosmoclore. That sounds correct. Yes. So yeah, I think it is. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I fucking, who knows? I don't pay attention to the branded lore. Have you ever tried to pay attention to the branded lore, dude? If you do not care about the twink and his waifu, so like it just goes over your head. Protect his plot energy. Lubellion is Aluber? This one? No, this is Albaz. You know what? I shouldn't say anything. I have no idea. You could tell me anything, and honestly, I would not be able to tell you the validity of that when it comes to the branded lore. Or, honestly, any lore, except for there's one lore that I've actually read and paid attention to, and it is the Duel Terminal lore, because that lore is fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Ice Barrier fuck-ups again. Again and again and again. Guess what? How many times does the world end? 3. Is it 3 or is it 4? I don't remember. It's a lot. Dude, the world ends so many times. It's hilarious. He's with the Bestials. Turns into Albalos. Sure. 3rd time's the charm. Let me think. Because, like... Let's see. Before you actually even start the Duel Terminal lore, the world ends due to the ice barriers. Sorry, not the ice barriers. The great dragons that the ice barriers are being barriers for. Don't think about it. Lab to Chaos? Huh? Let's see. The world ends from those. Then the ice barriers finally put them away. Then, let's see. Then the world is ending, and they release the ice barrier, they release the ice dragons again, which doesn't solve the problem and just makes shit worse. So they have to lock them up again. So that's the 2nd time by the same enemies again. The ice barriers fuck up twice. Lab to Chaos Angel, how? You have a 2 and an 8. Sorry. You go 8 and then a 2. And then you make Chaos Angel. Infernoids are directly connected to the Cleaforts and the Naturia tree, and that's sick. That is technically true. Oh, that was the other time. Yeah, the Shaddoll, hold on, who is it? Shaddoll, where is she? It's the bad one. This one is also the end of the world. This is the Infernoid Tiara being absolutely by the construct of Shaddoll, which ends up eating the entire world tree and ends the world. Again. Like, everyone dies. It's just doink. I don't know why. But yeah, this is also the end of the world. And then we have what's her bucket? Sophia. Who also ends the world. It's great. 4 times. They die 4 times. The world ends 4 separate times. Oh, it's peak. When it had a part in releasing the Noids, all of the Shaddolls did. Yeah. The point of the Shaddolls was basically to corrupt the world tree to allow for the release of the Infernoids, which then they utilized, or I should say that construct then utilized to basically become an uber mega god. And just everyone. How does this one get summoned? This one gets summoned because she just goes, hey, your time is up, and then just shows up. That's it. There's no explanation for this one. It's just like, oh yeah, and then the goddess of destruction shows up. And now we gotta kill this god. I was like, what? Like, yeah, that's it. Not sure how you feel about the Call of the Haunted deck. I actually think that the Call of the Haunted deck looks really interesting. Dude, if you ever have the time, go and just read the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki on the Duel Terminal lore. It's peak comedy. I've read it twice on stream before. Every single time, it's just the funniest shit. It's so hilarious. Because there's so much of it, and all of it is just, oh, this is how this archetype randomly shows up. Oh, this is how this archetype randomly shows up. Oh, this is the end of the world. And everyone goes, huh? And then dies. Dual Terminal lore. By far the best. You find connections to Dual Terminal and World Legacy. Yeah. I will say, okay. Hands down, no questions asked. World Legacy, best lore. Best lore, not even a question. Right? Albaz lore has gotten... it's just not... I don't know. It's not as interesting, right? I don't think it's nearly as compelling of a story as the World Legacy stuff is. Like, World Legacy is very interesting. That's a really... Like, that one I would love to see an anime on. The branded lore is fine. It exists, right? There's not really like an a lot of the problem with the branded lore in particular is that so much of it just doesn't matter. Like, the stuff with the sprites, the stuff with the Therions, the stuff with the Spriggans, the stuff with, like, a myriad of these just random storylines go nowhere. They just don't matter. Right? And so it feels really unrewarding. That's not really the case with the World Legacy stuff. When it comes to World Legacy, like, a lot of it is really important and really compelling. And you're like, oh, that's why the Mech Knights are here. And then you're like, oh, that's what the Crawlers are doing. And then you're like, holy shit, he did what? It's peak. Vsauce lore can, that stuff is awful. The Sprite and Therions and Branded felt like an afterthought? Yeah. The two best lores are Duel Terminal, because it's fucking hilarious, and World Legacy. World Legacy, go to 8, 10 out of 10. No, it's so good. Go read the Duel, the World Legacy lore. Go play the solo mode. If you haven't played the solo mode, go play the solo mode. Branded lore is good. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good story, especially in comparison to like Vsauce and what have you. But that being said, I think it's really overhyped. I think it is probably the second weakest of the like big lore. At least in terms of, I don't know, Duel Terminal lore, reading it and actually trying to understand it is terrible. Like having to go through all of the like, oh, this archetype fought the worms, and this archetype fought the worms, and this archetype fought the worms. Is, oh, dude, it's such a slog. And then as soon as the ice barriers show up, it's hilarious. But there's a lot of stuff in Duel Terminal that really just sucks and is super boring. However, even with that being said, it is by far the funniest. It's such a funny read and such a funny experience. As far as... Anyway, I'd still rank it really high in terms of just sheer enjoyment. It's bad storytelling, but it's funny, which is the point. Does Yummy have lore? Yes. The Yummy lore is extremely simple. You play a crane game, and this is your crane. That's it. And the prizes are these guys. See? Pick up the cupsy. Pick up the cookie. Pick up the lollipop. That's it. 10 out of 10 lore. Yummy and Pearly. It's per Ely. I always forget it's per Ely. Yummy and Pearly have similar lore, where it's just like, it's a day as these two little creatures. Look, he chase ball. He get bath. He eat yummy food. 10 out of 10. Peak lore. Peak storytelling. That's exactly what I want from my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Eevee ripoff? Yeah. And? Eevee's a ripoff of a dog. What do you mean? Or cat. I don't know. Animal. Cute animal. They are like Pokemon. It's just him remembering a nice day. Exactly. It's great. Pearly? 10 out of 10. No nuts. Somehow Konami will reveal they're the same universe. True. The Pearly literally has evolutions. Yeah, and? You're not wrong. Is that a bad thing? Expertly Noir learned to play the crane game. I'd love that. That'd be so awesome. It's a boy cat trying to riz his crush. What the fuck? Anyway, 10 out of 10 lore. 10 out of 10 lore. Also, the Fiendsmith lore is pretty cool. At least, like, conceptually, right? Pretty cool stuff. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's one of the things that I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the storytelling within the cards. That's why I'm such a big fan of Tri Brigade. is that there's actually a story to be told with the Tri-Brigade cards. Same thing with Dark Lord. It's why I'm such a big fan of Dark Lord as well. It's like, oh yeah, Dark Lord has like some really interesting lore, and there's a story being told within the card artworks that you can actually look at and be like, oh, that's really interesting. You get to connect to that story. Final Fantasy mates? Oh, and like Magic? Valmonica scales on Pearly's shoulders while it decides whether or not to eat Lollipop. Don't eat Lollipop. Eat the Lollipop. I'm 90% sure they made the sprite stories so that Kit can make war crimes out of them. True, yeah, that's probably it. To be fair, the sprites are just a bunch of assholes, so understandable. That being said, Kit is a war criminal. Yes, that is 1,000% correct. And we love her for it. Fiendsmith is like Final Fantasy. True. Fiendsmith Engraver is just, I don't know, name a Final Fantasy character. I was gonna say Sephiroth, but then I was like, well, not really that one. But he certainly is Cloud. And then I thought of every other Final Fantasy protagonist, and I was like, oh, he's just all of them. The Forbidden Lore is just an angel pissing off God, getting obliterated, doing it like 10 more times, then becoming condemned to Dark Lord. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I love it. It's hilarious. Not even close to Noctis, what do you mean? Semantics. There's only so many times God can say no. 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 He's just like, fuck it. Get out. Also, we must appreciate... Oh my gosh. I mean, we must appreciate some of the best card artwork in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Look at my boy. Look at him go. Look at my girl. Look at her go. And one of my personal favorite artworks. God damn! Not only that one. Contact also looks incredible. Minus 4K, minus 15, minus 2K. Well, to be fair, I believe Judgment is last, right? Am I wrong? Because let's see, I believe it's Warning first, right? It's Warning. Then I think it's Scolding. Oh, sorry. It's Warning, Scolding, Judgment, and then Strike. Right? No. Strike, Judgment? I don't know. I think Judgment's last. The new Dark Lord support should be in 2 months. What set is that released in? I don't even think that's in the TCG. Am I wrong? Almost find out. I guess my best option would be to find the Dark Lord cards here. Yeah, look. Oh, they came out in Burst Protocol. Yeah, they are very new. They came out this month in the TCG. These cards are crazy, by the way. So yeah, we'll probably get them significantly later. What about Azamina? Oh, the lore? Yeah, Azamina is part of the Diabell Star lore, alongside like Goblin Bikers and stuff. I'm not too big of a fan of the Diabell Star lore. I don't think it's the worst, but I mean it's better than Branded, which is not really saying much. Also, we got new Tri-Brigade support in this set as well. See, look! She's using blue as a gun! Criminal! Hilarious. Burst Protocol has some insane cards in it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this guy. This guy's crazy. What's the card is particular opponent kind of activates the effects of monsters in the grave with the same attribute as a monster in your grave? Wild. It's just a Abyss Dweller. One trillion more years of kit. Oh, the Tindangles? Is that who you're talking about? White Forest are protagonists. Azamina are main villains. Goblin Bikers are Team Rocket. Yeah, pretty much. Is Centurion's lore good? It has lore? What's the Centurion lore? I actually could not tell you the lore of this archetype. I have no clue. The lore is, Primera shows up, and then they get sacrificed to make Crimson Dragon. I don't fucking know. No. Alright, I'm going to call it quits there for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, like, very much so appreciate it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye!